All right, it's Monday and the second day of December. I put my Santa Claus up. I hope he can stay standing there without getting knocked over at some point. Anyway, I will not be playing Christmas music until at least the 20th of this month. I'm going to get tired of that stuff real quick. I'm going to do the baby today. Here's baby. About 10 years ago or so, when I was in Reno, I bought a couple of dolls. And these are lifelike dolls so that they can be models for when I do a baby. And this is going to help me get the face the way I want it. It's just something I use like any other reference to help me get the structure right. Also to get the size right. Now I'm going to figure that the baby is going to be at least that long. Maybe that bit long. And that's just about what the baby is here. I'm going to reduce it down just one hole. By the way, I got this caliper for reducing and increasing the size of things. I got it from SculptorDepot.net out of Loveland, Colorado. All right, I took it down one hole. Now let's see if this comes out to about where I think, yeah, that's where it should be. And that gives me the size of the head too. All right, I'll be getting busy here in about 2 minutes. What I'm doing is I'm outlining the cradle board. It's going to be a Crow tribe cradle board. Mountain men, a lot of mountain men had dealings with the Crow Indians. So the first thing I'm going to do is establish the cradle board. Different tribes had different styles for their cradle boards. For instance, the Kiowa would have two posts sticking up from behind the baby. Now, I'm going to make the cradle board simple. I'm not going to have a lot of beadwork on it because she would have made this cradle board while she was pregnant and probably would have had it ready for the baby when it was born. I read someplace that Native American kids were never watched when they went into a trade store because they didn't worry about them taking things, because they went in the store and they never used their hands to point at things or touch things. And it's because of their training early on in a cradle board where their hands and arms were bound. They couldn't, they just never developed the habit of touching things or pointing at things. All right. Now I've measured the full length of the body of the baby, and it's going to come in within that area here. And then the head measurement I've pre-measured, and that's here. Now I got to make the head three-dimensional. I'm just roughing in the body of the baby. I measured, and that head of the baby is almost the same length as his torso down to the beginning of his legs, so this is my first time doing a cradle board, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm kind of shooting in the dark here. Now the photograph I've got of a cradle board in the baby in it shows it has a blanket that's kind of surrounds the head of the baby. I'm just testing out the size and see if it works out. And I've got a photograph from a movie called Across the Wide Missouri, where the baby is hanging off the saddle, and it fills just exactly the same amount of space this one's filling. So I think I'm on the button there, so let's hope I'm not screwing it up too much. All right, I'm going to have to turn off the camera for a while because the battery's getting low, and I don't want to run out of battery power before I finish this today, or get to a point where I can quit and come back tomorrow. Why don't I pick easier subjects to do? Okay, I'm going to have to call it for the night. My eyes are getting just a little tired. And this is very small. So I'll see you all tomorrow and see how far I can get on my baby. Good night, everybody. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really would help me. Also, check out the link below this video. It will take you to a review of my 9 instructional videos that could be very helpful to you if you're thinking of sculpting. Good night, everybody.